Hey, talk to me, party people. What's good? Come on, man. What's up, man? You know we in another episode of the Oddcast. You ain't like to subscribe, hit that like and subscribe button. Come on, man. Stop playing with you, man. Yo, I'm back. 100 Pip Poppy, aka Don Juan De Leon. You know, old Big O is back, man. The Big Kahuna Papi Chulo. At the latest episode. If you haven't heard, man, I would have went early this morning, man, but I was in a crazy dollar and yen trade. Let me tell you something, man. The yen and the dollar went up almost 200 pips last night. I had a wonderful night. Wonderful night, man. I want to thank the markets, man. You know, but listen, man. In the latest episode, if you haven't heard, I got a couple of things to touch on. I usually don't speak on frivolous shit, because like I said, frivolous don't matter to me. You know, I really don't care about what everybody else, social media, what, you know, what's the most popular topic right now going on, man. If it isn't conducive, man, to pushing the needle forward, man. Let's push the needle forward, man. I like talking about forex. I like talking about finance, making fucking money. I like talking trade. I like talking about a lot of shit. But, you know, like I said, the frivolous shit. But if you haven't heard, I got two things, man, to drop on y'all, man, today, man. This beautiful day, man. Look at that, man. Come on, you can't beat that, man. If you haven't heard, number one, man, we all know what's going on with Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever the clown name is, Sean Combs. You know, I call him a clown because, like I said, if I had $700-800 million, I wouldn't have got it. I wouldn't have been doing shit illegal. All right? I got sent to prison for 20 years because I was trying to get $1 million. This clown, this bozo had 700-800 billion, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you haven't heard the latest, man, them chips is falling up there in the rotten apple, boy. They indicted the mayor, Eric Applehead Adams. You know what I'm saying? You already know they indicted Puff. And now check this out. In a similar eerily case, the Eastern District of New York, the same attorney general that indicted Puff, they just indicted the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO, man. They just indicted this dude for doing the same shit Puff was doing, hiring male escorts and flying them cross state lines to perform in sex orgies, yada yada. Yeah, they was telling they was gonna be models. You know how that model game is, man, in the city, man. Telling these young cats they gonna be models and all that, flying them all over the place, giving them that drug, GP, whatever, the drug they said Puff had in the baby oil, and having sex all free course with these dudes. So now the question begs to differ: is Puff in there ratting? You know what I'm saying? Will we be surprised? I wouldn't. Conversely, I grew up in New York. Let me tell you something. We in New York know Puff's dad was a rat. Hamburger got killed in broad daylight in Harlem. So the apple don't fall from the tree. Yeah, his pops got killed in broad fucking daylight for being a rat. You go back and do the hit. You do the research, y'all. All you young cats don't know nothing. Yeah, so you know if it smell like a rat, walk like a rat, got to tell like a rat, it's a rat. Alright, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I hate all fucking rats, man. I did 20 years. I ain't never worked with the police. I ain't gonna never fucking work with the police. I ain't got nothing against the police now because I don't do shit illegal. But when I did, I don't do the rat shit, man. But yeah, his pops got his top popped off 30, 40 years ago in Harlem. They called the nigga Hamburger. Y'all do your research. Now the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO gets indicted for the same shit that Puff got knocked off for. They freaking for real up there in the rotten apple. Yeah. 23 counts. Listen, man. Are we to believe this dude ain't ratting? Are you serious, man? I don't know. I really don't care. You know, he put himself in a pickle. No pun intended. You know, but it's awful weird that now people are just getting indicted left and right. How do you know? The Eastern District of New York, they having a field day. They got the mayor of New York. They got Mr. Take That. And now they got the Abercrombie and Fitch CEO. So if you haven't heard, now you have. And this is a two-part if you haven't heard, man. Before y'all take your ass back in McDonald's, if you're in that fucking line right now, have you heard that there's been an E. coli outbreak attributed to them good old quarter pounders, that trash ass horse meat, human meat, all that mixed up, mashed up shit together that y'all keep running through that fucking drive-thru and buying? Yeah, 49 people have been sick. One person has died so far from the E. coli, from the good old quarter pounders at McDonald's, if you haven't heard, man. You know, once you go to a butcher shop, I'm going to give you an alternative. Once you go to a butcher shop and get some halal beef, halal means that when we slaughter our cows, we hang them up. First of all, we slaughter them humanely. We don't stun gun them and all that wild shit. We slit their throats, we let the blood run out. And then we butcher up the meat. So Muslims, we eat beef, but we don't eat beef with the blood in it. All right, we let the blood drip out and all that, rinse the carcass out, butcher it up, and then you get meat. You don't get meat and blood. So won't y'all, that's a suggestion for y'all, man. Won't y'all go start buying halal beef, grass-fed beef or something, man? Stop going to fucking Mickey D's. It's already been proven that that food is a carcinogen. And you keep going through that, feeding your kids them goddamn french fries, them happy. Ain't nothing happy about them meals, man. Them Happy Meals that made 3, 4, 5 generations of fat-ass kids who are now fat-ass obese adults. So, you know, I had to drop it to you today on the latest episode. If you haven't heard, man, Puff up there getting on you. I ain't gonna put that bone on him, but his daddy was a rat. The Abercrombie & Fitch CEO just got indicted for the same shit Puff did. All right? Male sex escorts and whatever, you know? And it's E. coli in the quarter pounders, man. I don't know if that's gonna stop some of you, but hey, my job is to report it, man. Don't shoot the messenger. You want to go through there and buy a quarter pounder, anything, man. You know, people got, I ain't gonna get the quarter pounder. I don't give a fuck what you get. That food has already been deemed a carcinogen, man. Let me tell you something, man. They have McDonald's in the Dominican Republic, not a lot. They have Burger King, but let me tell you something. They use the Dominican Republic cows. They don't use none of all that, but they got their own fries and all that shit, man. It's a total different taste. That's why the Dominicans ain't fat and sick, and that's why other countries that have McDonald's ain't fat and sick, because they use their own ingredients. So, you know, I just wanted to tap in with y'all, you know, give you something to think, give you some news you can use, man. You know, since y'all so all in rapture with what's going on with Sean Combs. Yeah, check out the Abercrombie & Fitch CEO that got indicted. He going down now. It's going to be real interesting when they get in court, because, you know, you got to, you know, the feds don't give a fuck. When you a rat, they going to put it in there. They can redact it, or they can call you confidential informant 12703. But listen, man, it's going to be interesting to see, man. And, you know, like I said, the E. coli's running wild in McDonald's. So, you know, that's it for the latest edition. If you haven't heard, man, now you have heard. And that's the word for the day, man. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, because you know your boy is, man. Peace.